You know, I really didn't think conservative LGBT people could get much worse, and yet somehow they found a new way to do so. That's right, folks. A bunch of conservative gays, or normal gays as they like to call themselves, have decided to make up Alliance Day on July 5th to protest the wokeism in the LGBTQIA+ community. Well, actually, let me play the clip because they'll explain it better themselves.
We are normal gays.
We are absolutely embarrassed by the insanity of queer ideology and are announcing our departure.
If you want to keep chugging along with the people who make everything about race, believe in thousands of genders, and transition children, be our guest.
If you stand for the separation between crazy and common sense, then post a picture of an upside-down rainbow on your feed and hashtag Alliance Day. Today, July 5th.
Just one day to show that American values are universal, family is important, and you no longer agree with the ideology of woke activism.
We are taking a stand by reposting, resharing, and refocusing our energy on us.
Alliance Day is a day for the normal gays and our allies to come together, but of course you could be a normal bi, you could be a normal straight, you could be a normal T, you guys know what we mean. Share the shit out of this video because girl, we already know.
There are more of us than there are of them.
We already know. We already know because we see your DMs and your comments. Make it known. We're here for it.
I don't even know what to say to that. They don't even look like they believe the shit they're saying. Oh my god. Oh my god. So I figured as a woke gay, as a woke T, as a woke asexual person, I figured, you know what? Let me give them a chance. I want to hear what they have to say because this shit is wild. This is wild. I let's get into it.
So, there is a new gay community and a new gay celebration day. For those of you out there that are really sick and tired of how the alphabet mafia, the LGBTQIA+, whatever, how many other letters there are, community has been treating the situation for a long time now, we're coming up with a day of our own. And we are coming up with a symbol of our own. We are going to be sporting an upside down rainbow. Our upside down rainbow is in protest against the community that has run rampant in this country and destroyed everything we've worked for. So we will be ditching Pride Month and we will be celebrating on the 5th of July, putting the 4th of July first and then our separation on the 5th to celebrate leaving that community and starting our own. There is no pride anymore. There is normal people living normal lives and being patriotic and being a part of America, not trying to control it.
I can't. I have no words for this. Bruh. Is it really worth it to separate yourself from a community who has a long history of revolution and protests and actually getting legislation done, to cry and whine and baby rage on the internet because people in your community don't like that you're conservative and you literally are licking the boot of the oppressor? Y'all, this is wild. The amount of right-wing talking points in that video alone is insane. Also, girl, let's get it together, okay? Who in their right mind at this point in the game in American history is patriotic? Like, come on. I have state pride. I love the state that I'm from. The whole country, though, let's be so for real. You're literally saying that you are putting America first, and then your separation from the LGBTQIA+ community, alphabet mafia, oh my god, the mean woke libs, blah, right after. I'm okay with this kind of breakup. I'm not gonna lie to you. I am okay with people taking the trash out themselves. Go ahead, go. We don't need these kind of people in the queer community because let's be honest. There is a difference between being LGBT. There's a difference between being gay, being lesbian, being trans, being bisexual, and being queer. There are a lot of amazing people on the internet who have talked about the difference of your sexuality and having a queer identity and actually diving into the meaning and historical context of being queer and all of what all of that entails. And you know what? I'm okay with the normal gays taking themselves out. Y'all, you can go, the door's right there. It's insane. And like, come on. And the amount of white LGBT people who are like this and think their proximity to whiteness is going to get them anywhere in the society that is being built by this administration is really funny. All I can do is laugh because this is hilarious. Like, y'all, this is I needed a good joke today. I really did. I needed this today.
Happy Alliance Day to everyone who celebrates it. People are probably wondering, what is Alliance Day? So Alliance Day is basically a day that was started by a group of people that I know, and just normal gays who want to celebrate themselves but not be a part of the whole LGBTQIA agenda. So great example. When Pride Month is around, I did not do anything for Pride Month. It was the first Pride that I didn't do anything, and I was honestly very content with it. I think a lot of people are very confused because they assume that if you're gay, like, you have to vote left. When in reality, I'm gay and I voted for Donald Trump. And why did I do that? Well, Alliance Day is a great example. I don't want my sexuality thrown in my face. I don't want people knowing about who's in my bed. I don't want people to know what I'm doing in my personal life. Versus the left, they tend to always throw this in your face. That's literally what they vote on. They vote on people's sexuality, their skin color, instead of treating people like actual humans. So we all decided, what about a day of our own? Instead of running around naked, drunk, or on other things that make you high, like, why not have a day that we can actually be with our friends, our family, people who actually enjoy our company and don't want a pride flag waved in their face? And boom, Alliance Day was formed. I think most people assume that there's not a lot of gays who are for this, when in reality, I get DMs all the time saying, it's so nice that you speak up on everything going on for like the conservative gays, because I don't have the audacity and I don't want to talk about it because I'm afraid I'm going to get dragged, I'm going to get shunned. And unfortunately in today's time, that's not fair. Why should someone get attacked because they don't want to be a part of a community, the LGBTQIA, which is 10,000 genders, instead of, hey, I'm gay, I sleep with men. Hey, I'm a woman, I sleep with women. Hey, I'm bisexual, I sleep with both. Or I'm a trans person. I don't do any of that. But the problem is people want to use that to their advantage. And that's why this day is so fundamental to so many of us, because we're sick of the agenda. We're sick of being put in boxes. We're sick of people just using us for their bigotry agenda. It's insane. With that being said, July 5th is Alliance Day, and anyone could be a part of it. Doesn't matter what your orientation is. Doesn't even matter what political party you are. As long as you don't want your whole personal life thrown in someone's face, it's a perfect day for you. So I hope everyone has a great day, and hopefully next year it's a bigger day and we have a lot more people who are down to celebrate. Hope everyone had a great Alliance Day.
So it turns out my mic wasn't on this whole time, so this was pointless. I'm not going to use this for the rest of the video. I am going to react to this person in good faith and be serious, unlike what I just said, because I feel like, and this is going to be a hot take, they're right there. I am going to make a general broad statement that all members of the LGBTQIA+ community want the same thing, which is every single person being able to go about living their life in peace, not being bothered, being able to do whatever it is they do with consenting adults. I don't understand, personally, I do not understand how we got to this point of the division in it, which I definitely blame certain influencers for, because at the end of the day, we want the same things. It is one person's prerogative to be like, hey, listen, I'm going to be out, proud, do all of that, like get drunk, go sleep with whoever they want to. That's that person's prerogative. It's another person's prerogative to want to be like, hey, I want to be at home with my partner doing homemakey type stuff. These both are completely fine and valid. The thing that is not valid is one side trying to control what the other one does. And this side is literally trying to find liberation for the collective, for the whole. And so saying that normal gays are the correct way of being gay, you're not understanding the historical context of the last 100 some odd years of gay liberation. The whole point is so that queer and trans people can live their lives in peace. That's it. That's all. It makes me sad to know that this is the state of our community, where we have people who are actively being paid and actively dividing the community to this. It sucks. It really, really sucks. I know I was saying stuff before, like, and it's true. I think if you don't connect with the community as a whole, you don't have to be a part of it. That is your complete and utter prerogative. However, the queer community, the LGBTQIA plus community, is what has gotten us to the rights that we still have in this country. It also is astounding to me, this is no hate to this person, but that they literally talked about, oh, like the left wants to put us in boxes and all of that. And this person is literally saying, hey, there's only one way to be gay. There's only one way to be lesbian. There's only one way to be trans, bisexual. Babes, you're the ones putting people into boxes. It's right there. It's black and white thinking. It's us versus them mentality. It's not seeing the intersectionality of all oppressed groups in this country. You say that we make everything about race. It's because it is. The LGBTQIA plus community will not be truly free until every single person is free. Till Palestine is free, Congo, Sudan, every single marginalized, oppressed group, it ties back to each other. And trying to distance yourself from activists and people who are actively trying to just get basic rights and equality, it doesn't make you a good gay. It doesn't make you a good trans person. It just shows conservative people that if they push hard enough, they will get our community to conform to their wishes. And that's just not, that's not gonna happen. That's never gonna happen. Because at the end of the day, people who hate LGBT people, even if you're one of the good ones, they will kill you. They will kill you. It's so sad. It's heartbreaking to see people cognitive dissonance their way out of being oppressed. And yes, this goes to so many white LGBTQIA plus people. Just because you are white does not mean that you will be absolved of whatever they're planning on doing with us. Just because you use conservative talking points online, just because you support Trump because you voted for him, doesn't mean at the end of the day they're gonna look at you and say, go in the camp. That's not how that works. You will be there with the rest of us. It's just what's gonna happen. And it's so sad. It's sad. Thank you all so much for watching this video. It's wild to me that this is even a thing. I find it amusing in the I have to laugh or else I'd scream and cry, because the fact that it's just wild. It's so wild to me that honestly, grifters have torn this community apart enough that we're at this point. It's sad. And if only the queer community, if only the LGBTQIA plus community and people within it could see that all of this infighting does nothing for us. It does absolutely jack shit for us to do all of this fighting, because at the end of the day, we're still being oppressed by the same systems. And being a quote-unquote normal gay, a good gay, will not absolve you of that. So yeah, I can't. Yeah, I don't even know how to end this. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. Let me know in the comments. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.